Hello folks and welcome back to my channel. For today we're going to be having a look at the DC Icons Battle Armored Lex Luthor action figure. Other figures in the wave included Flash, Blue Beetle, and Black Adam. For today though, it is all about Mr. Luthor. So let's open him up. Cut it there, and pop the little feller out. Oh man, throttled the box. Now, fresh out of the package, I could tell you that this is a very, very cool action figure to own, even if it was just all by itself, but there's some pretty cool accessories to go with it. You've got a hand that looks like it's forming some kind of a shield. You have this hand with a golden key. I don't remember what that does or what that is, honestly, and I've read the entire Forever Evil series and every Superman comic since forever, and I just don't remember what that is. Leave it in the comments down below if you remember. There's a blade that appears to attach onto his wrist, and then two extra open hands there. One thing's for certain, before taking that much closer look that we're accustomed to, this automatically appears to be one of the best offerings of a Lex Luthor figure that I think us DC collectors have ever had. Now, just starting from the bottom of his feet and working our way all the way up, we're going to take a nice slow look at this Lex Luthor figure and just soak up all the really cool detail work they put into his sculpting. Coming along behind, we're going to do the same thing and have a look at the detail work that they put into this action figure. The sculpting is immense. Just tremendous, tremendous work. Now, if we're going to talk about articulation to see what kind of pose ability we can get out of this Luthor figure, there's actually quite a bit. The shoulders themselves can actually go up quite far. There are the pads at the top of his shoulders here, but they don't really get in the way all that much. Then you've got the biceps that swivel 360. You got double jointed elbows. You have wrists that are on a swivel and also a hinge. The head is on a ball joint. It's tight, but there's a little bit of movement. He can't really look up, and he can only look down a little bit, so that's a little bit restricted. You've got the ab crunch, and he can look down quite a bit. He can look up a little bit, and there's some articulation up here as well at the top for a total 360-degree rotation, so he can look down at his butt. The leg articulation from Mr. Luthor are two ball joints, so there's a lot of articulation forward, and there's quite a bit back. His bum does get in the way just a little bit, but that's still a whole ton of articulation. They are not a drop hinge as some of the newer icons are. The knees are double jointed for maximum posability in the knee department. And then you've also got the feet, which are on a hinge, a really tight hinge, which is good because he's going to be a bit more of a heavy figure to pose. So there's lots and lots of strength there. And the ankles are also on a rocker. So that means when you go to pose him with a wider stance, you'll actually be able to do so because his feet will touch the ground, like so. Now overall, this action figure of Lex Luthor seems like a well-balanced attempt on the part of DC Collectibles to give us something that is representative of a strong, powerful, technologically advanced Lex Luthor action figure. And as you can see here, he makes an excellent enemy for your pre-New 52 Superman action figure. Now, just taking a second to do that obligatory pre-New 52 Superman Lex Luthor size scale comparison, we can see that they actually look really good when posed next to each other. They're both about the same height, which is accurate, and Luthor is fairly girthy because of his massive armor suit, and that makes sense as well. So I'll have no problem displaying these two against each other in a fighting pose. I won't feel like there's a scale problem at all. Batman, Joker. Also doing a side-by-side with a few other DC Icons villains, you can see that Lex Luthor fits in pretty good too. So if you're doing any kind of action figure photography with more than one villain facing off against more than one Justice Leaguer, I don't think you're going to have a problem with any of these characters fitting together size and scale comparison wise. When compared to Batman, he does make Batman look a little bit small, except for the problem really isn't with Luthor, it's actually with the Batman figure itself being just a little bit too small in its girth and scale. Overall, I find myself incredibly satisfied with this Lex Luthor figure and wonder why the heck I didn't pick him up sooner. Oh yeah, money. It's the plight of the action figure collector. So many figures, so little cash. We're constantly forced to pick and choose. However, I have him now, and I couldn't be more satisfied with him. And with that, I think I'm going to end the video. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this DC Icons Lex Luthor action figure review. It means so much to me. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up on it so I know you liked it. Leave any comments you have down in that comment section below. And if you think you may want to see more content from this channel show up in your inbox, well, just hit the subscribe button and then ding the bell so you never miss a video. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have an awesome day.